All right, anybody in yet? Not quite yet. I need a board. This will do. This is our prototype. Got some stragglers coming in. I'm gonna eat some of my lunch. We're going to finish our cupboard project. Not finish it, but make a prototype. So let's go over to the bandsaw. This, I'm going to put these pegs on this board, but I want to do them at an angle. So I've got cubes that I made and I drilled a hole in both sides. So I'm going to cut them. I don't know if I want to do 45. I think I'm going to do like 22 or something like that. So I'm going to draw some angles on there. So I think what I'm going to do is go down an inch just to make it consistent. Cut that. Maybe I should do one at 45. I could do all different angles too. I'm going to cut this part out. I'll have one at that angle and one at a 45, and we'll see what works best. So let's do that. I think for the 45, I can use this. Push it up against. Sorry guys, my camera is really made for wood turning, so this is a little bit different. one. So before I do too many of those, I'll make a jig for it. All right, let's put these on the board and see what they look like. So the board is gonna be like hanging on the wall like that, vertical, or it'll have a stand or something. Look at that. I just balanced that board standing up straight. There's the video. I just balanced that board in like a second. That's crazy. I've never been able to do that before. All right, so let's put this one up here because of that knot. So then our mug's gonna hang there. We could put another one. Oh, we could go side by side. I don't know how many I can fit. I'm gonna go side by side. We'll skip this spot and make a grid. All right, let me get some super glue because we're just doing this, just a prototype. Lower the guard. All right, I'll get that on the next one. I will do that. I don't always remember everything. Luckily, I still have all my digits. But I will heed that warning. Is this one empty? Right. And like I said, this is just a prototype. So I'm not gonna like lay it out and measure and everything. Hold that on there. Should stick. I gotta get another bottle of super glue. Put that on there. Got a fresh bottle of Thin, Satellite City, hot stuff. Those are stuck on there. Restoration carpenter is in. Keith was in. Keith's telling me to be safe. I need that sometimes. Santiago's in. Hello. All right, I'm going to actually just glue just because I just want to do this quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I should be using hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue because I don't want it to be permanent. All right, we'll let that warm up. Hot glue is amazing. This is good enough for now. There. So I kind of like this one better, the angle. Especially if we're hanging on a wall. It just works better with the mug. This one, like the mug wants to hang that way anyway. Yeah, I like that one better. All right, let's cut some more like that. So this is like a ruler I made. I use this to set up the distance of the bandsaw from the fence. And now I just use it for a ruler. Because you can put the bandsaw blade in there, and then you bring the fence right up to it. You can tell I'm not a carpenter. All right, let's do these two. See what they look like while our heat gun's heating up. Kind of have another one there. That's interesting. If I drill a little bit deeper, I can have one in the scrap. All right. That gives us 4 pieces. Okay. So I forgot to turn on the outlet that the hot glue gun was on. So now we have a few minutes just to yeah. So we have a few minutes. What's everybody doing today? Is everybody at work? Are you home? Second shift, first shift? Also, if you have a channel, feel free to put it in the chat. Definitely. I get a lot of views during and after these, so feel free to put your channel in the chat. All that good stuff. Mike is making stuff is in. That's what we're doing. We're making stuff. I guess while I'm waiting, I could cut this other one. I'm just going to use hot glue. We're making a temporary stand. Put some lines on here. We're making a temporary mug stand, and then we'll try it out. I'm going to skip that spot because that does. All right, while we're waiting, I'm gonna cut one more just to finish off this board. What kind of questions you guys have? Like, do you guys all have a channel? Everybody should have a channel. It's like a free way to talk. It's a free way to express yourself, to get out there. I'm gonna cut those red lines, get 2 more of these. Thanks, Mike. And what's the best way to cut? Like I don't even know how wide these are. These are really tasking. Now I probably need a new blade. That's 2.5 inches. What's the best way to cut through a 2.5 inch block? I really don't know. Should I put one over that knot hole? What do you guys think? Should I put one over the knot or leave it empty? I've got it. I might just do it. Because this is just a prototype. We're just prototyping. Don't have hot glue yet. So you guys think this will work? What's the over-under? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this one off. I wonder if I can get that back off. My chisel. See how good this CA glue is. Oh, I glued it on the knot, so that wasn't going to work anyway. I think that CA glue was actually a little bit old. There, we're going to do that. We're going to leave that spot open. Should I alternate? Kind of like the alternating look too. I think I'm going to do that. Any ideas? Feel free to shout them out. All right. Do we have glue yet? No hot glue yet. We're still working. Still waiting. Not the fastest. Nobody's talkative in the chat. That's all right. It's all right. Just a Thursday. So remember, tomorrow, no live stream. I have cleanup. I've got to get this mess cleaned up. I want to put my truck away. Who doesn't have boxes in their garage? Tell me if you do not have boxes. One if in the chat if you have boxes. 2 in the chat if you don't. I have many ones. I got to get this all cleaned up so I can pull my truck in here. Didn't have to run the heat. I have this mini split, but the garage is warm enough today. Still nobody talking? Can you guys hear me? Maybe you can't hear me. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Maybe there's no audio. Because I feel like I'm talking to myself, but that's okay. Wow, it's taking a while to warm up. Come on. We got things to do. Should have had that in a long time ago. So maybe you can't hear me. All right, there we're starting to get some glue. Not really hot enough yet to glue down, but it's getting close. There we go. All right, how's that look? Who's that? Pat's in. Hey, if somebody could tell me if you could hear me, because we really aren't getting that much chat. I feel like you can't hear me. That would be awesome. All right, so out of all those that I put in, I had one that the tenon was much too small. So I must have gone in with the tool a little bit too sharp and aggressive. But this is what I've been working on. This is the mug holder, mug dryer. And you're gonna wash mugs and then just put them on there just like that. I think that's gonna work great. I love it. All different shapes. Some of them, these look like they're too close, so I gotta make sure the spacing, this spacing looks good, so I'm gonna go with that. This one's a little bit close. Yeah, so we'll change the spacing, but what do you guys think? Hello, Gigi is in from the deserts of New Mexico. The deserts of New Mexico. Come and visit us soon. We will make you enchiladas for breakfast. Okay. People in dogs await you. From the deserts of New Mexico. You mean the deserts? Deserts. Which one has two S's? I thought desserts had two S's. I know somebody from New Mexico. All right, guys. This is a short video. But it is noon. I got to get back to work. This is my lunch break. So this will be our finished project. I probably won't make another live stream about it. So when I make the full wide video, I'll probably make some more spindles, make these angle pieces out of different material, and use a better board. But this is a prototype, and I think I'm gonna make it bigger, wider, taller, all that good stuff. I don't know, what do you think? And also, some of these I did side grain, and some I did end grain. Put in the comments of the video which one you like better, because I'm not sure which one I like better. I kind of like the end grain. I don't know. But that is our finished project. Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments if you think this will sell. Maybe not. I don't really sell stuff anyway. But let me know what you think in the comments after the video. So, hey, check out our channel. Thanks for coming in. Remember, you are loved. You have purpose. You have value. God bless.